Top research scientists Richard Warshak, Demosthenes Lorandos, Matt Florian, and Jennifer Harmon have published a large review paper on the research of parental alienation. It was published on June 2, 2022 in the American Psychological Association journal, Developmental Psychology. Here are quotes from the article. Nearly 40% of the parental alienation literature has been published since 2016. Parental alienation research has moved beyond an early stage of scientific development and has produced a scientifically trustworthy knowledge base. A small but vocal group of critics challenge the validity of the parental alienation concept. Some of these are driven by lawyers and laypeople rather than psychologists, and are published in unreviewed online reports or lower-tiered professional journals. None of the critics of parental alienation who referenced a medical evaluation tool with the acronym GRADE to argue that qualitative or correlational studies are inadequate in demonstrating the validity of parental alienation have offered even one peer-reviewed study. They haven't used any methodology that disputes the validity of parental alienation. Instead, they seem to have relied on conjecture, unsupported opinions, and anecdotes. Across multiple indicators, the scientific status of parental alienation research is not underdeveloped. It's at a blossoming stage and is continuing to develop. Across the studies on parental alienation, which have focused on 16 different topical areas, they also found a variety of research tools used, diversity in the types of participants who were sampled, and variability in the assessment approaches used. As a field of study, parental alienation is not methodologically flawed and makes an important contribution to our understanding of how this specific form of parental conflict affects children. Given that nearly 40% of the studies on parental alienation have been published since 2016, it falls on scholars and practitioners to update their knowledge about parental alienation and incorporate these scientific advances. Laws have been created to protect individuals from other types of abuse based on considerably less research than what was reviewed here. For example, predatory alienation. Another project has just been launched to build on this review to evaluate quality of the studies, which the authors hope to accomplish in the next few months.